What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of our Leipzig career mode, and today we have got a couple of games where we've got Mainz in the league, and then we have Shakhtar in the Champions League. A very big game. We theoretically could be fighting with them for one of the top two spots along with Real Madrid. So that is an incredibly important game, obviously. And then we are obviously also in the league where we sit third. We have 12 points from 5. Frankfurt are 15 from 15. And then Mönchengladbach are 13 from 15. So we're doing all right. It's a lot of the big teams sitting behind us. Leverkusen, Bayern, Dortmund, all sitting behind us. And hopefully we can keep it up. But mines are no walk in the park. So let's jump into this. A big game here. Everybody seems fit. Except for Limer, who looks a little bit tired, which is okay. And we can bring Tyler Adams in, who's started very, very well for us, and Fekir has gotten over his little knock and should be good to go. So let's jump into this. A big game, Leipzig Mainz. Let's go. Nicely done. One more. He finds Hwang Hee-Chen here. Not the touch we wanted, but we're still on it. Back inside. It's good football here. It's Sabitzer with a good touch, and it comes back in, and it's Fekir. Early goal. And it's 1-0. Fekir going and picking up the ball. And now we know how to pick up the bloody ball. But a lovely goal. 1-0. This is a really good run from Fekir. It's a good touch from Sabitzer, and he just slips it into that gap. And the touch takes him across the defender who can't do anything about it. And then it's just a simple finish for a man of his quality. 1-0 inside 10 minutes. It's a good play. Moving the ball forward. It's a bad ball in the end. And now can we do something about it? Hwang Hee-Chen, he's just peeled off the back of his defender. That's an excellent run from the striker. And Hwang Hee-Chen is 2-0. And what a run. That's excellent. He dragged the center back inside and then turned upfield. Played onside by the two wide men who didn't come forward with the center back. And that is excellent, excellent stuff there from Hwang Hee-Chen. It's a great finish to go along with it. And he just hammers it toward goal. And that goal, in theory, puts him on 6, which would be leading the league if nobody else scored, of course, today. But excellent from Hwang Hee-Chen. 2-0. Oh, nicely played. Just continues to run forward. And now I have both center backs over here. Needed to get that tackle. Didn't. Got that one, though. Can't quite get it out there. How in the world has he kept that? How in the world Mainz have this ball still? I will never know. It's lovely football. He's going to go right through the middle here. It's 2-1. I cannot believe they held the ball that whole time. Really unbelievable stuff. A couple times we got a touchdown to it. Eventually he just finds the space and hammers home a good finish. They're back in it, Mainz. 2-1 here as we approach halftime. Sabitzer, one more. Finds Danny Olmo. Back inside. Hwang Hee-Chen. And you get that wide to Fekir. That's a great ball in. And Fekir, oh, tried to finish it. Just tried to be cute, go near post. It's a really good save in the end. He gets a touch on the rebound, though, but can't quite direct it. These colors of these jerseys are kind of screwing me a little bit. I don't quite like them. The Mainz jerseys. So that could slip forward. And Hwang Hee-Chen just dragging the ball forward, waiting for the run, finds it, and it's Nkunku who made it. Nkunku! And there it is. We restore our 2-goal lead. Hwang Hee-Chen did well, just kind of glided forward with the ball. No one really stepping up. And then the run eventually came, Nkunku. And he fires it into the back of the net. And we have regained our 2-goal lead. It's excellent stuff. It gets clipped forward. That's brilliant. Just really good awareness from Nkunku to run into that space. Excellent, excellent stuff there. And we lead 3-1. It's a nice turn here. Can we slide it through? We can. Hwang Hee-Chen on it. And he is racing forward. And can he slip that across? He can. Good ball. Game over, surely. A tap in at the back post for Fekir. 2 goals in a couple of minutes, and that might have done it. Mainz difficult with the ball to defend against. But they are having a very hard time defending against us as well. And we have been ultra clinical. An excellent ball across the pitch. And Goes right through the goalkeeper's legs. Unlucky for him, but it's his second of the game, Fekir. 2 goals in 4 minutes, and right before the hour mark, we take a 4-1 lead. Adams, guess I played forward, is Eduard. Does so well to hold that play up and then slip it through to Dani Olmo, and Dani Olmo's in here, and Dani Olmo turns. Brilliant finish. What a goal. Just made subs as well. He's coming off the pitch. But that's an excellent finish from the new signing. I mean, there's not much more you could say. Just plenty of space for him to run into. Cuts back in, and look at that finish. Just curls it beyond the goalkeeper. An excellent goal. And it's 5-1 here on 62 minutes. We have been very clinical going forward today. Nicely played through the gap here. Lovely turn. Oh, wow, what a turn indeed. That's an absurd turn from him there. It's 5-2. It probably won't mean anything in the end, but I kind of want to watch this turn again. I was just watching it. I didn't even switch on to anybody in the end to try and stop it after the turn. It's an excellent, excellent turn there in between 2 defenders. Ugh, absurd. An absolutely absurd turn. And they have pulled one back, but at 5-2 with 15 minutes to go, it should not mean anything. Ooh, big block there by Tyler Adams. And Tyler Adams slides it across, and it's a tap-in. Once again, an awful, awful mistake. As the press tells, it's Tyler Adams who got the touch. And then eventually gets slipped across. Eduard on hand to tap home. Tyler Adams doing all the work, though. Slides it across. Tap in. That went right by Forsberg, strangely, but Eduard the beneficiary. 6-2 the score. Ball set to come in. It's clipped in. Can we get the header on? We can, and it falls into the back of the net. A goal off the corner with 2.5 minutes to go. It's 7-2. Absolutely absurd from us. It's a good header. We'll have to watch it again. It's Aslenberg with it. But we've hit 7 here today, which is pretty ridiculous. That gets up, and he just gets the header. I'm not sure where the goalkeeper's going as it falls into the back of the net. Surely savable if he stays in net. Didn't really travel particularly quickly, but obviously we are very comfortable with it. With a minute to go, that is going to stamp our win here. That gets slipped inside. Can we slip one more? We can. It comes to Forsberg, and Forsberg's going to try and loft him, and that's a good save. Wanted to go a little bit far opposed, but does not really matter considering this game is all but done and dusted. 7-2 the final here. We were all over their defense. I mean, genuinely all over it. And as you can see, they had 2 shots. They both went in. They like to over-move the ball around, but Bayern have won their game, and they have beaten Dortmund, which is a very, very big win, because it pushes Dortmund way back behind us. This lad right here, he's a bit upset. My contract's nearly up. I've got to think about, seems like nothing's happening here, so I'm wondering if I can look for a new club. If I have to leave, I will. What do I say to this? Really sorry to hear you feel that way, I guess. Very odd. I would say you're good to go. You can look for a new club, I guess. But, you know. And now he's got something else to say. It just happened. What else he got to say? We're going to talk about my contract situation, weren't we? I've heard nothing from you. What? Oh, he wanted a new contract? That's what he was saying out of that? No, I'm going to let you go, lad. There's plenty of time. I should have said I forgot, because I definitely didn't think about it that way. So let's jump into this game against Shakhtar. A win here will give us a 6-point gap between us and them. That would be absolutely massive. And hopefully, we can go ahead and do it. We're going to make just a change or two. One being Kanate, who could have a little bit of a rest. Orban can go in. And then What else do we want to do here? Do we need to do anything here? I think everybody's, fit and ready to go. I want to give Poulsen another go. But I don't want to take Hwang Hee-chan out or Fekir, really. So we'll take him out and then move Fekir back. That should work out. So let's jump into this. Leipzig Shakhtar, a big game. Let's go. Free kick in a dangerous spot early on here is Sabitzer. He's going to try and go for that corner. He hits it perfectly, and oh, it's in! Oh, it's in! I thought he just hit the post and came back out. What a free kick from Sabitzer. And he gives us a 4-minute lead here on Shakhtar. We grab ourselves an achievement again as well. Score a goal from a free kick. What a free kick this is. Excellent. Over the wall. It dips just under the bar and over the goalkeeper's outstretched hands. In off the post. There's not really a better place you could put that, is there? A brilliant free kick from him. And an early 1-0 lead. As Hwang Hee-chan turns and races up the pitch. He can find that ball out to Poulsen. Can he get to it? He can, Poulsen. And Poulsen gets away, and it's Poulsen. Oh, it's hit the outside of the post. Brilliantly done from Poulsen to overtake the defender and keep on rolling. Defensively, you would feel they would want to do better there, but that's excellent attacking play. Slipped inside is Leimer. Nicely done. One more. Can we get it out wide? We can. This is brilliant football. Haslenberg clips a good ball into the space. He gets to it. What a save. An excellent header. Can we play it across? We can. It's a nice block and then eventually cleared away. Excellent stuff once again. But at the moment, Shakhtar, they're going to need to wake up a little bit because we are all over them at the front end of the pitch. Klosterman can't do anything. Heads it down. Gets it to Hwang Hee-chan. It's a great block. And the second goal, it is coming. It's a nice turn our way as well. One more. Finds Fekir, and Fekir can find it out to Klosterman. And Klosterman wants to clip it into Fekir. It's not good enough. Leimer. One more. Fekir out wide to Klosterman again. And Klosterman finds a great header back post. It's chested on, and there it is. An excellent move. I pressed A accidentally. I wanted that to just be a straight header. And in the end, he passed it with his chest, and then Poulsen just gets to it. And the second goal had been coming. We deservedly have it. And that's a great cross, by the way. An excellent cross from Klosterman. And then Poulsen just gets to it. Has to extend that leg out there to divert it home. And it's 2-0. Nicely done. This is good football. Really good football from Shakhtar. It's one back for him as well. Really good. They kind of just lulled me into a sleep there. They were just moving the ball around and then boom. Through on goal. And they've pulled one back and worked their way back into this game. It's Kovalenko. They were really out of it. I mean, they've come out of the second half really starting really well. It's good football, that. Not much more we could do. It's 2-1, and they're back in a game they've have no business being back in, and we've got to double down and do it again, really. Nice play. That's a really good ball forward. Comes to Fekir. He finds a bit of space. Sabitzer, one more. Finds Dani Olmo here. And can we regain that lead? We can. It's right through his legs, I believe. Dani Olmo with the goal. 3-1. We deserve to be 3-1 ahead. And the finish goes right through the goalkeeper's legs. Nicely done. It's a good move here. And once again, overwhelming their back line. We even had Haslenberg out on the left, overlapping as well. And Dani Olmo was already the extra man. He just stretches to block it. It goes right through his legs. Unfortunate for the goalkeeper. Fortunate for us. We'll take it. 3-1 on 65 minutes. Nice ball in behind there. Tried to cut that gap off. It didn't work out. It's a nice turn, but comes back into us. It's good football here. It's a bit of space. They're just moving it around. Oh, got through. Good save. We got a big old foot on that. He managed to get through it anyway. Hammers in the shot, and it's a good save by Galashi. Corner comes in as well. It's headed down. They're still on it. And then we get a touch onto it, but we got to get it out of here. Still haven't. They're still moving the ball around top of the box. It's nerve-wracking the way they move the ball around, and eventually the whistle goes. Lovely tackle there by Limer, high up the pitch. We can get one more in there, we can, and it's Poulsen. And Poulsen, oh, were you kidding me with that finish? Are you kidding me with that finish? Poulsen surely seals the points for us with an absurd chip. Excellent from Poulsen here. Let's watch this again. It's a bad giveaway, and he slips it into that space. Heavy touch out there, and look at that. What more can you say? This is brilliant. And he just clips it beyond the goalkeeper into that side netting. Perfectly placed. An excellent, excellent goal. And it's 4-1 here with 15 minutes to go. Good movement here. Nice tackle by Haslenberg. Oh, that is an incredibly poor giveaway. It's in the back of the net. Shakhtar pull one back. That is a dreadful, dreadful mistake. It's 4-2 here. It hopefully doesn't mean too much, but it happened relatively quickly. There's still 10 minutes to go here. We cannot be doing this. Tried to work this out unnecessarily. It's a lovely little finish in the end. Quick movement from Shakhtar as well, but a horror mistake. And it's 4-2 here with 10 minutes to go. And there's 30 seconds or so to go, and we're going to come away with a very important win over Shakhtar here. Incredibly important, because that gives us a 6-point gap over them, and in theory, Real Madrid have beaten Warsaw, so it'll be a 6-point gap to third as Tete comes forward here, and what a finish from Tete, who turns into a really good player in FIFA's. He did last FIFA, at least. That is an excellent finish from Tete, and I keep saying win, and now there's a minute to go. That's an excellent ball in behind. He did well to hold on to that, and look at that finish. I mean, Jesus, Galashi not even moving. It's not going to mean anything in the end, but a win with 2 late goals is a little bit less comfortable. 4-3 the final. We are giving up a lot of goals and scoring a lot of goals in this series, and it's 100% the way we play. We overwhelm them going forward. Oh, look at that. Warsaw took a point off of Real Madrid. Wow, so we are top of the group on our own. We're 5 points between us and third. It's still a pretty large gap, but that is huge. And as you can see, we have a top-of-the-table clash coming next episode. It is going to be us and Mönchengladbach 1 versus 2. A win there will take us top of the table after 7 games. But as I said, that will happen next episode as we have ourselves a little bit of a report here. And everybody looking really good. This lad right here looking good. So let's go ahead and give him a development plan. And see if we can turn him into something really nice. He is a CDM. But he's not really a passer here, is he? He's more of a ball winner, defensive midfielder. Defending, physical. I kind of want a more overall balanced kind of player, though. Anchorman. Ball movement's a little bit better. Speed. We'll go with Anchorman here. And we'll see what happens to him. But he's looking really good. And this lad right here also looks like he's going to be pretty decent. Let's give him a development plan as well. Carrizo. Let's see what he's like. He's on his left side. So do we want to make him a center forward? Why don't we do that? We might as well make him a center forward, right? Because that's the system we play. So center forward. And then what do we want to do? Wide playmaker. These look pretty good. Wide midfielder, but if he's going to be center forward for now, we'll go balanced until center forward comes along, and then we'll kind of train him into those positions once they come. So not looking too bad, some of our players there, but not just yet ready to come up to the first team. But they look relatively good. Forsberg wants to play next episode. Calendar. Next episode, look at that. Look at these 2 games. Mönchengladbach and then Bayern Munich and then Real Madrid. That is a wild set of games there. We might do that as a play all 3. I'm not sure how it's going to line up just yet, but for just count on Mönchengladbach and Bayern and maybe Real Madrid. We might sneak that one in there, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.